is about staying human and understanding that we need to be our own first responder. And if you've made it this far in the video, here's the part.
Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Hey, sorry, I was messing around. I was listening to myself on my TV. All right, so I just figured I'd go live. I put out a video the other day. It's me. Hey, how you doing? I put out a video yesterday, I think. I think if I keep my camera black, it works. I wonder, how do I put my avatar on? How do I put my avatar on? I'm sorry, bear with me. I'm just learning. But anyway, here's the this is from Plunder. Linden Beck's interview. Can you hear that?
All right, my name's Lawrence. Okay. What is your first name? What's your middle initial?
Let's see if I can do it with the camera on.
And what's your date?
Nope.
2002. And what's a good phone number?
Hey, how you doing?
And what's a good address for you? What are you living right here? Yeah.
I got a couple things I want to go through.
Yeah. Is that a frat? Yeah. Which one's that?
I'll put that close to this. Is a lacrosse player, number 24.
Sorry, I don't know any of that. That's all right. Stay inside most of the time. Okay. And I will apologize now for asking all your questions on sororities and fraternities because I just never did that scene.
So I got a two-piece laptop now. Seems to be working better than it was before.
Party?
No, I slept through that.
Okay.
I was sleeping at the lights with Joe. Crashed pretty early, and then
So this is Linden Beck.
we were up.
Joe's
We got back
boyfriend.
up around really early in the morning.
The
like
mail
2, 3,
that
What time
entered
did
the
you guys
house
crash?
that we were never told about.
8 maybe.
Yeah.
And then
This is Plunder's video.
I'm
Shout out
sorry.
Plunder.
I woke up around that time that happened.
Okay.
And
What do I put my-
yeah,
What, help me, for somebody that doesn't know the layout of the sororities, where's the lights compared to, where?
so what's that street that so here's the White's apartment maybe,
Okay,
like that's like the two apartment complexes,
right,
and I was like up here, and the other house is like back here.
can you access that off of a side road, or does it come through the parking lot?
You go to like the parking lot, you go right here.
Okay.
You go walk through it.
Football field distance? What kind
Yeah.
of distance?
I'd say so.
Okay. And that's, gotcha, okay.
Both of there.
Okay. So, you guys woke up about that time, what woke you up at that point?
What woke us up?
Yeah, what's, did you
Just
have,
woke up.
Okay.
I don't really know.
what did you do at that point?
We were just hanging out in the living room.
Yeah.
Just talking. And then we were up till probably about almost 5.
Yeah.
And then went back to bed. And then we woke up in the morning. I said probably around 9. Maybe earlier, I'm not really sure. I didn't sleep much.
Yeah.
But and then came into the room.
Okay.
And then I think, and she sounded pretty scared. She said there was somebody in her house last night. They ran downstairs and locked himself in a room. He saw somebody in his chin or something like that.
It's funny they all have the same story.
And then she like was freaking out. She wanted us to go over there. So we got her stuff and went over there.
So you enjoyed at the house, didn't go to the,
No.
right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't think so, no.
so when was the 9-ish?
How
When was
did,
the time
how
before
did
that that
he
you saw?
know to say
I was
something
up
seen
with-
his nose in his mouth? Or his nose in his
And
foot.
Jeff at like 3.
So that you were hanging out with the girls at that point?
Yeah.
Was Hunter there?
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Come on in. Happy Thanksgiving.
Or he was at his apartment, I'm not sure. I remember being there though.
It's me. I'm just drinking. I don't want to drink all the time.
Okay. And then, obviously knows girls, right?
Mhm.
Is she part of that, or is she in a different sorority? Is she in a sorority right now?
Yeah.
She is, okay.
Well, I think she might have dropped, but she's still technically, or maybe not technically.
Okay.
This is Linden Beck,
Uh,
Josie's boyfriend, and he was staying.
So you woke up, you were over there,
As Hunter,
Um,
Josie, and Emily.
doing normal,
Mm-hmm.
And he entered the
And
house
then-
1122,
and
but we were never told.
In the morning.
that was what time-ish?
Maybe around 10-ish.
And then you guys went over to the house. Did you all drive in the same car?
We walked,
Walked.
because it's really
That's
close.
not that, yeah, that was my bad. trying to kill the environment by driving. So what happens when you get to the house?
Ran out, or they were crying, walking out, and I was there before us.
And a 10-minute.
Was he with you guys left that apartment at the same time, or?
Yeah, he went ahead of us.
Okay.
He was, I think, really concerned.
Gotcha.
And we got there, I was inside, and everyone was crying, and I went into the downstairs door, but I didn't go up the stairs because it was up there too. He said, "Don't come up here, you don't want to see this."
Howdy.
Okay.
Happy
How well do you
Thanksgiving.
know? Did you know Ethan?
Not well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just knowing of him, kind of thing, to the girls.
Everybody knew Ethan through the girls.
Ever talk about
Nobody was Ethan's
Xana
friend.
or
They
Maggie
just knew him
or
through the girls.
Kaylee? Maddie, sorry.
What do you mean?
Did she ever talk just about them having boyfriends, anything like that? Did she know Xana and?
Yeah.
So
They're really close friends.
right. So do you remember them talking about anything like boyfriends that are being assholes?
No.
Guys maybe at work that are being assholes, anything like that?
Okay.
Have you seen or heard anything on social media popping up?
No.
Okay.
My dad.
Understood. My camera's about to do the same thing, so. Okay. Does any of the girls that you know of have any kind of stalking history or anything like that?
You're stalking her or something like that. I think you might want to talk to her about that.
Okay. Okay. Anything else that I need to know that you can think of?
Not that I can think of.
And being 100 yards or ish away, did you hear anything? Did you hear anything? Fireworks, backfires?
Did you hear any fireworks
Or,
or backfires?
obviously, if you think of anything, let us know. I've been telling everybody that you guys have the crisis center on campus. My recommendation would be not to wait until you think you need it. As a cop, sees a lot of bad stuff throughout my career. I've learned that if I wait, usually it's too late. Take advantage of those. Go talk to somebody, even if it's just, hey, not being able to sleep or whatever it is. Those things are huge, as far as values to helping out. So don't think that you got to power through anything like this. If you have any kind of sleeplessness, lack of appetite, anything like that, go talk to somebody. All right. It's just not worth it to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go see if she's out there again. Check on her again. Anything else I think I need to know?
I don't think so.
All right. Wow.
You mean taser? I don't know if they did or not. And that's the end of that. That's wild. Excuse me. All right. I got something here I want to show you guys. So we got MPD Supplemental 88. I was going through it this morning. It shows they were I can't think right now.
Let me share. All right. Okay. Can you all see this? Supplement 88. This is where Maori goes back. This is December 22nd. Maori goes back to 1112. Takes the router that he confiscated, plugs it back in, hooks it up. I'll read it. All right. I was tasked with reinstalling the exterior camera known as the light bulb camera at 1112 King Road to capture some comparison videos and audio. Comparison videos and audio. Why would you need comparison videos and audio? If you had the video and the audio, why would you need to make your own? Why would you need to just listen? Upon arrival, I unplugged the power to the current router and removed the camera from the light socket on the exterior of the residence. I then powered on the router I had secured from the residence earlier and installed the camera I secured as evidence earlier into the light socket. While installing the camera, I heard a crack. The light bulb base mount became loose. It should be noted the approximate temperature was between 5 and 9 degrees, so he's blaming the cold on why he broke it. Excuse me. Previously installed a new SD card into the camera, so this isn't the SD card that he retrieved on the 13th from 1112. He's got a new SD card into the camera and powered the router and the camera. Moscow Police Department ensured the camera was functional. Then was able to monitor the camera using the Home My Pro app on my phone. Corporal Brett Payne was able to drive a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Dustin Blaker parked the vehicle near the residence and closed the doors and trunk on the vehicle for audio comparison. A canine unit from Lewis County Sheriff's Office captured barking audio comparison. Why? Why would you need to do that? This right here is a problem. That's that's something to think about, Mark. Okay, so they did all this. Why? Okay, hear me out. If I have a video and I'm watching it, and the video has a dog barking on it, what any kind of reason would there be for me to bring a dog and recreate the barking that I hear on this footage? Hey, happy Thanksgiving, SRB. I think I might have this down. So, why would you need, if you have a video, say the 1112 video is legit. There's a dog barking on it, and you download the video and you hear the dog barking on the video. Why would you need to then bring a dog to 1112 and have it bark and see what it sounds like? That's so they can input audio, in my opinion. You wouldn't need So you want to compare this dog bark to this dog bark? That's not what you do. You already have the video with the dog bark on it. You don't need to bring a dog and have him bark and see what it sounds like through the app. The only reason you're doing that is because you're going to insert sound, insert audio files, and the white colored vehicle, and listen to what time they're doing all this. 22:48. That's 11 o'clock, I think. 10:48. So it's dark. So the lighting in the camera would be the same at this time as it was for what they released. So they put a white car on camera, opened and closed doors and trunks, and had a dog bark. Okay, that's where we're at. Upon completion of the data collection, I powered off the evidentiary router and removed the camera from the light socket. In doing so, the base detached from the camera and a wire became disconnected. I gathered the router and camera, placed them back into their evidentiary bags, and returned them to the secure computer forensic lab. I reinstalled the current cameras and reconnected the power to the new router, contacted her to ensure that she could access her camera, and she responded in the affirmative. Corporal Payne and I then ensured the residence was locked. So there wasn't nobody in this house. They were alone in this house. Upon returning to the Moscow Police Department, I was able to download the videos collected, and they were saved to the server located in the secure computer forensic lab. So they went and made a video at King Road on the 1112 camera. They had Payne drive by in a white car. They had Dustin Blaker shut the door and shut the trunk. And they had some sheriff's department canine barking to compare audio. I would love to hear their explanation on what they were comparing the audio to. This right here, in my opinion, is 100% proof that the 1112 camera is not legit. Thanks, SRB. I didn't even know about the like button. I forget about that. I appreciate it. Excuse me. But this is a month later. They have already. Let me see if I can find. When they received. Let me see if I can find when the supplement that they first got I think it was 11/13. Bear with me. I think it's supplement 20, 22, 25, and 27. Let's see if I'm right. 22. November 15th, I received an email from Steve Galvez. Sent me various files, including image from spokesman's view showing a camera of nearby residence. He was located in film examination. Yeah, November 17th, John was recontacted the owner of the camera. Okay, there's one. What's the other one? 26. No. know it's not 25. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, so now, is that even Murphy barking? Or is that the canine, the sheriff's canine? I don't even think that's Murphy barking. $28. $11:13. Possible surveillance camera located 112 King Road. Snyder spoke with him. This is when Snyder spoke with him. He got the password. He got the SD card. Let's see. I think I might have a. Yeah, we got it right here.
Dustin.
Sorry, children. Okay. Can I share this? Hold on, bear with me. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I might be a professional.
Just rather than this one, which is the only one we found. So, which is
Let me start it over. That's Gunderson body cam.
no cam. I mean, just
Talking about the camera.
rather than this one, which is the only one we found. So, which is somewhat promising. There's some footprints even. Not sure if they're related or not. Do we have a little fucker like this? One of the little adapter things. I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's secured in.
At 3 o'clock on the 13th, he's securing the SD card.
In my car on the
I mean, why go back on the 22nd? It makes absolutely no sense. The only reason that you would do all that craziness is because you're bear with me one sec. You just keep this all at a click. Shit. All right, there we go. Now I have to share this. Sorry, guys, I'm a little slow. Idiot. All right, so we're back at this. I mean, this is what I don't understand. That's That's not how you do it at all. Let's see. Let's look at them. So now we know. He said Payne drove by. He put the white car in view. How do you know? And if that's the case, why even put that in a row? This for? We can watch the Lyndon Beck interview again if you guys put them on in the chat. If you want to watch the Lyndon Beck. Here we go. Losing fucking connection. Let's see. All right. It's funny that I just put out about Lyndon Beck and the lacrosse. How Hunter said he entered the house. And this just pops up randomly. What did I do? What did I do? No, I'm just sharing it. And he said they cost him $92 for this, which is amazing. It's ridiculous. I think it's the most people I've ever had in chat.
My name's Lawrence. What is your first name? And what's your date?
I'll be right back.
2002.
Yeah, is that a frat?
Yeah.
Which one's that? Sorry, I don't know any of that. Okay. And I will apologize now for asking weird questions about sororities and fraternities because I just never did that scene. So, what can you tell me? Did you go party?
No, I slept through that.
Okay.
I was sleeping at the Whites with John. We crashed pretty early, and then we were up. We got back up around really early in the morning, like 2, 3.
What time did you guys crash, roughly?
8 maybe.
Yeah.
woke up around that time that that happened.
Okay.
And
sororities, where's the whites compared to where
so
both of them will live?
the whites is like, let's say, what's that street? That so here's the white's apartment, maybe.
Okay.
Like that's
I'll rewind it a little bit. So sorry about that.
Your whole day rides on your diesel truck. Don't let anything slow it down.
Worked.
I was up with and Jeff at like 3.
So that you were hanging out with the girls at that point?
Yeah.
Was Hunter there?
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
And my laptop is in 2 pieces. I had to
Oh, yeah,
wire
it's
it together. It doesn't.
And then, is she part of that, or is she in a different sorority? Is she in a sorority right now?
Yeah.
She is, okay.
Well, I think she might have not.
Beth. So you woke up, you and her there, and normal,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had, and
In the morning.
that was
Out. Or they were crying, walking out. And I thought there were 4 of us.
Which one
was he with you guys left that apartment at the same time, or?
is best?
Yeah. He went ahead of us.
Okay.
Which one
Here's the
is
thing.
the one that
Really
everybody
Gotcha.
And we got there.
Okay. How well do you know, did you know Ethan?
No, he was on the couch with Emily
well,
or
Did
at
you ever
their
talk of he or Kaylee? Maddie, sorry.
What do you mean?
Did she ever talk just about them having boyfriends, anything like that? Did she know Xana? And
Yeah.
so,
They're really close friends.
right. So, do you remember them talking about anything like boyfriends that are being assholes? Guys maybe at work that are being assholes, anything like that?
Boyfriend,
Okay.
and he is the male that Hunter said came in the house.
Have you seen or heard anything on social media popping up?
The cross player for the
No.
Vandals,
Okay.
number 24, midfielder.
Understood.
And he was there when the police
My camera's about to do the same thing, so.
before the 911 call.
Okay. Guys in the past.
Not that. I think you might want to talk to her about that.
Okay. yards or ish away. Did you hear anything? Did you hear anything? Fireworks? Back. If you think of anything, let us know. I've been telling everybody that you guys have the crisis center on campus. My recommendation would be not to wait until you think you need it. As a cop, sees a lot of bad stuff throughout my career.
That's just
I've learned that if I wait, it's usually too late. Take advantage of those. Go talk to somebody, even if it's just, hey, not being able to sleep or whatever it is, to helping out. So don't think that you have power through anything like this.
But that's
If you, have any kind of sleeplessness, lack of appetite, anything like that, go talk to somebody. All right. It's just not worth it to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go see if there's some dudes out there again. Check on her again. Anything else I think I need to know?
I don't think so.
All right. All right. Come on.
No, they were. It was him, Hunter, Emily, and Josie. They were all hanging at the same house. Excuse me. Right. The dumb interview. Yeah, you had it. I didn't realize that the other guy that was at the apartment with Hunter and Emily and Josie was actually at the 1122 house that morning. They all went over there and went inside. All of them. I still can't get over the supplemental 88. They say Hunter went over first. I don't know if I believe that. Why would Hunter There's Powell's new video. You can watch Powell's new video.
How do I get up there? What do you mean? We're ninjas.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
Hello, welcome to The Revealing. I'm your host, Pavarotti, and I'm here to discuss the Idaho forecast.
In through the bottom. I don't believe he went into Xana's room, seen the bodies, went into the kitchen and grabbed a knife. I think he went in through the sliding glass door, grabbed a knife in the kitchen, and then went in Xana's room. deal with him. Oh, with the figure. That's what I call it. I want to show y'all when the figure stops. It was probably cold. All right, here comes Molly. It's blurry as hell. Or did we pass it? Did we miss it? Yeah, we missed it. Molly's getting ready to come up. Notice how blurry she is while she's walking. Wow, watch this. You're going to have a lot more questions. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. No, miss her again. No, here she comes right here. Notice how blurry. And no phone light. Now watch when she stops. Okay, now when she stops, I'm gonna hit play. She's gonna take a couple more steps. When she stops, watch how clear she gets. And then look at the surrounding area. Everything in the video footage freezes. There's no movement in the 1119 house. The audio still plays, but everything still freezes. Count how long, the screen is frozen for. Ready? Right now. Then she automatically cuts back into facing the opposite direction with her phone. I still say they cut out. This was the person that 1112 said at 3:20 a guy walks past the camera up to the dumpster and looks in. That's this person. They cut out the dumpster, walk into the dumpster, looking in, and turn around. That's not natural. What's up, Fizzy? Right. But the biggest thing, watch how clear it gets. It gets so clear when she's stopped. Watch, right now it'll get clear. Now. Bam, super clear. And nothing else is moving. Let's see how long it is. Let's see how many seconds. Play what back? here she comes. Now, when she stops and it gets clear, count how many seconds. 40 is when it starts. Ten seconds. Ten seconds. The screen's frozen. And there's not 10 seconds in this whole video that there's no movement in them windows straight across. Trust me. I've spent hours, not on this case, years watching this kind of shit. Too much time. Well, Michelle, supposedly she had a dog of her own. But she damn sure don't have no DoorDash. She don't have no DoorDash in her hand. Not even. I think this is the figure, and this time frame right here is at how long do you think? Ready? Right here. How long do you think it would take to walk from where this figure is to the dumpster, look in, and get back to where this figure is? Exactly, Fizzy. I've had them pull up at my next door neighbor and call me. Do you think it would take 10 seconds to walk from the back of that car to the dumpster, look in, turn around? They cut that completely out. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to count it one more time. Sorry, I mean, I ain't got nothing else better to do. Ready? It's 40. 40 again. Nothing moves in the screen. And then they never turn around. It just cuts to them facing the opposite way. SRB, you're 100% correct. Let's see. Let's see if I can see something. Find something. Bear with me. Yeah, Molly. I don't believe that's Molly. Mm. Bear with me. Can't find it. Right, I want receipts as well. I think I deleted it. Hmm. Can't believe I did. But I had a video of Molly walking, and it damn sure wasn't the same as the figure that's on there. I wish I could find it. Damn, 13 people. Now I know that's the most I ever had. Trying to find something that I can't find. I don't know where the hell. But I had a video of Molly walking, and it was nowhere near what dumpster guy and what's his face 1112 walked like. Where did that shit go? That's crazy. Hmm. Oh, I don't know. It's on. But I do have, when Gunderson is, if Gunderson's body cam And him and I can't think about. I don't know. We was like something some way. Can y'all see this? Yeah, I don't think that's Molly. I think the pretty dumpster guy is at 340. If you, God damn it. I'm throwing this bullshit again. It's going to take me an hour to find it. Well, the 1330 dumpster guy is at 314. He keeps walking. Sorry. I talked this morning for like 15 minutes on mute. So this is Gunderson's body cam. Can you hear me now? Right. Okay, so this is Gunderson's body cam. They're talking about Dylan's room, and then they're going upstairs to the 3rd floor. But they're whispering and trying not to be heard on the body cam. Right?
And you should go to this. What's up?
Damn it. Sorry. All right, here we go.
And
And then a guy kind of like surprises him and asks them if they found the dog.
4613, let me know when 102 arrives. Who on the left is where the dog is. Oops, sorry. We shut the door to this so that the dog didn't go in there. What's up? Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got him.
Thanksgiving.
You check back there. They cleared the house. I didn't clear the house. Good? Here. Yeah, we'll let you get photos first and we'll clear out him out of here.
You can hear him whispering.
You open this door?
Huh? Yes. We shut it so it's not. It was open. Good.
On mute again? I am? Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you had a wonderful day.
What you needed? Oh. Come here, pup. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi, pup. Come on. Oh, boy. Good.
They're pulling some secretive shit. Some weirdo shit. Well, Dylan even said, have you guys found Murphy? Or I'm surprised you guys found Murphy, or something like that. But there ain't no way. But now that I read Supplement 88, I don't even think that's Murphy we hear barking. I think that's the canine sheriff. Right. So I don't know why they would have to. That's crazy you say that, Donna. Because they had a sheriff's canine team. So it's not AI. I'll tell you that. They inserted their own audio file. And I'll prove it to you. I will prove it to you. It's in their own reports. They did audio comparison. Oh, right. I'm just, whatever they did, they recorded a dog barking and put it in at random spots. Hold on. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let me put this in the joint. Can you guys see that? Oh, it's not organic. It is organic, but it's not. It's a real dog. I can say that. Okay, right here. So they return to 1112. This is supplement 88 on 1222. They go back to 1112 with a new SD card, powered the camera on router. Okay, got everything powered up. He's on the Home iPro. I then was able to monitor the camera using Home iPro app on my phone. Corporal Brett Payne was able to drive a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Sergeant Dustin Blaker parked a vehicle near the residence and closed the doors and trunk on a vehicle for the audio comparison. A canine unit from Lewis County Sheriff's Office was utilized to capture barking audio comparisons from the residents. And then at the end it says, upon returning to Moscow Police Department, I was able to download the videos collected, and they were saved to the server located in the secure computer forensic lab. That's the only proof you need. Why, if you have CCTV with audio, and you can hear in that audio a dog barking and a car door shut, why the hell do you need to bring out another dog and another car door to compare? That's bullshit. The only reason you would do that is to have an audio file, a video file of a white car. And oh, don't forget, this is Thursday, December 22nd at 22:48. That's 11 o'clock. So it's dark. Same kind of lighting that's in the camera that in the footage we got. Why do this? What are you comparing audio? And what Corporal Brett Payne of the camera, for what? What? It doesn't even say for vehicle near the residence, closed door, trunk, for a vehicle for audio comparison. They don't even say why they drove the car, why he drove the white car, why Payne drove the white car. Yeah, but still, you're not going to recreate. You're not. That's. I don't know. I mean, maybe you would. Shit, sorry, my shit just froze all the way up, kicked me all the way off. I would never abandon you guys. So the National Guard guys apparently are living. They survived. Oh, I know that's right. Well, they're in critical condition, I think. Let's find out. Oops.
A great little band. And everybody got into the mania. We've heard it from everybody else. No, you don't hear it from us.
Interesting. Smooth tear has really edgy corporations that taste so much better. Softness. Enjoy the go. What's shining?
Two National Guard troops were in critical condition, and the father of one said she was not expected to recover. $20 and $24. Jesus Christ. Fucking babies. Two wounded soldiers were identified as Air Force Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, 24, Army Specialist Sarah Beckstrom, 20, members of the West Virginia National Guard. Specialist Beckstrom's father said in a brief interview on Thursday afternoon that she had received a mortal wound. It's not going to be a recovery, he said, declining to speak further. A man who answered the phone at Sergeant Wolf's home asked for prayers for my son, but would not speak further. This ain't got shit to do with it. What the fuck? Now, this, I don't care what anybody thinks. YouTube can suck my... Sorry. YouTube, I don't give a shit. They need to take these back. Take whoever did this. And that's what the front lawn of the White House needs to be for. Hang these motherfuckers or let the families just decide. Give them unlimited budget, not unlimited budget, just give them, I don't know, baseball bats and brass knuckles. And say, let them live if you want. Yeah. That too. But I believe it's time to bring back crime was real low when they had public hangings. You know, people knew what was going to happen. You know, I mean, if you do some grimy shit, like, I hate to say it, but if you rape a child, that child's parents own you. They get to decide what happens, whatever they feel necessary. Because I tell you what, I remember a video. I don't know if you guys remember it, and I don't think you can even look it up. But there was a guy. His daughter got raped. She was young, and he stood by a payphone and waited for him to usher this guy out of court. And when they walked past, he shot the guy in his head. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was probably even before I was born. It was probably before, it was probably 88, 89, something like that. He got probation. I tell you what, let something happen to my kid. They're not going to get the chance to hurt anybody else, ever. Like, I can't remember what it was. And it was live on TV. It was like the news was filming. They were recording this guy walk out of the courtroom, and the bailiffs were taking him down to the jail. And it was live on TV. And you see this guy in a trench coat leaning up against the payphone. And as soon as the bailiffs walked right past him, he pulled out, bow, shot him right in the head on live TV. But the one that was in the trench coat and shot the guy, his daughter was raped by the guy that the bailiffs were ushering out. So, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. Not at all. But yeah, it was on live TV. Let me see if I can find it. Damn it. Trigger warning. Okay, a man has spoken of the moment his dad shot dead a pedophile who kidnapped and abused him during a harvest order. God planted a gun down. Marched to Baton Rouge Airport in front of news cameras. Karate teacher Duche had snatched Blanche's 11-year-old son Jody before inflicting a horrific campaign of sexual abuse and grooming as he took the boy nearly 3,200 kilometers from his home in Louisiana to California. Written a book on the ordeal, hailed his dad as a hero for carrying out revenge killing. He did not agree. The author said, "At first I was upset with what my father did because at 11 I just wanted Jeff to stop and not necessarily dead. Gary spent the weekend in jail over the killing, but in the end served no prison time as he was given a suspended sentence for manslaughter along with probation and community service. The judge ruled that sending him to prison would not help anyone and that there was no risk to him ever committing another crime, so he was allowed to walk free." I mean, how come that guy didn't run for president? When was this? $1993. I don't think that's when it was. Get rid of this advertisement bullshit. It had to be a while ago because the video looks like the same cameras they use in Idaho. Doesn't say when it was. Closest thing he says is he first started writing about his experiences in '93. That's crazy. Why is that? Fucking Idaho. Let's see. What else can we do? What was the other one I was looking at? What was that? Can't remember now. Oh, I wanted I put in a FOIA request for the transcripts. I can't believe the only interview they did with that kid was 10 minutes long. It's got to be more.
If you've been eyeing Paramount Plus, now is the time to.
There's got to be more.
With the Paramount Plus Black Friday offer.
I do not believe that
Get the Black Friday offer and stream now.
they talked to him for 10 minutes. So there was 2 college-age males that was in that house. One had a knife. And neither of them. Yeah, how do you clear 90 people in 24 hours? That's. Well, that's 10 minutes, like about 10 minutes a person. I don't know. They, in my opinion, are doing what they're told. And whoever, like, everybody doesn't, that's what people get. Well, a whole police force can't be corrupt. It doesn't have to be. You have, just like in Baltimore, you have the top brass is somebody's corrupt. Okay. You got your officers. I would say, let's say they're not corrupt. They're writing reports. They're doing their job. Write reports, send it up the ladder. They just, the top brass takes that report and doesn't do nothing with it. Just like these redactions. Anything that goes against the narrative is redacted.
How did y'all look back that you could be today?
They could have said in one of them interviews, I seen 2 women in ski masks run in that house with baseball bats and run back out covered in blood. We'd never know because it goes blank. What needs to be known is what's in them redactions. And you can 100% tell that they're being coached in the redactions. Like, the cop asked Dylan, does Murphy bark a lot? She says, no, not much. And then it's redacted. And then as soon as it's unredacted, you hear, well, he barks most of the time at the dogs out back. Just pushing the narrative, pushing her statement towards the narrative.
At the height of the Civil War.
Yeah. Or were they horrible at remembering details? Or were they good at ignoring details?
The first permanent English colony in New England. The colony established.
Oh yeah. Especially when. No, I mean it's only 10 minutes. We can watch it again if you want. We can watch it.
Taught the English settlers the ways to conquer America and survive the harsh winter. By 1623, the Plymouth colony then began an annual celebration to pay tribute to their indigenous savior.
The leading questions is what blows my mind, and he was my height, a little bit shorter, a little bit taller, so 6 foot. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is that?
Even the convoluted narrative has many holes within it, the most glaring being that the indigenous leader who was given credit in the narrative.
Excuse me. It's a 10-minute video. I forget his name. Linden.
Warrenton.
Was captured by the English in 1614. Well before the
Linden Beck. I'm glad I finally halfway figured it out.
All right, my name's Lawrence. Okay. What is your first name?
Or didn't know.
What's your middle initial?
Putting in reports, turning them in. Just to
And
have
what's your date?
somebody throw them bitches
2002.
away.
And what's a good phone number? And what's a good address for you? We need to
Like
right now.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Is that a frat?
Yeah.
Which one's that? Sorry, I don't know any of that.
That's all right.
Stay inside most of the time. Okay. And I will apologize now for asking weird questions about sororities and fraternities because I just never did that scene. So, what can you tell me? Did you go party last night?
I slept through that with crashed pretty early, and then we were up. We got back up around just really early in the morning, like 2, 3.
So
What time did you guys crash?
he was at
8 maybe.
Yeah.
Hunter, Emily, Josie, Hunter
And
and Emily
then
apartment with Josie. This is Josie's boy.
around that time that happened,
Okay.
and yeah,
What help me for somebody that doesn't know the layout of the sororities? Where's the lights compared to Okay,
Yeah.
distance.
I'd
Okay.
say so. Yeah, there's an apartment.
Gotcha. Okay.
The both there.
Okay. So, you guys woke up about that time? Did you
Just
have?
woke up.
Okay.
I don't really know.
What did you do at that point?
We were just hanging out in the living room.
Okay.
Just talking. And then we were up till probably about almost 5.
Okay.
And then went back to bed. And then woke up in the morning.
I'm telling you, if you guys seen my laptop setup after it got dropped today, it's a screen and a keyboard wired together. It's a 2-piece laptop. Living large.
I said probably around 9. Pretty sure I didn't sleep much.
Yeah.
But and then came into the room.
Okay.
And then I think she sounded pretty scared. She said there was somebody in her house last night.
How does he know to say she only seen his nose and eyebrows?
They ran downstairs and locked himself in a room because she saw somebody in her house and she could only see his nose and his chin. She was freaking out. She wanted us to go over there. So we got our stuff and went over there.
So you and were at the house, didn't go to the.
Sorry.
And Jeff at like 3.
So that you were hanging out with the girls at that point?
Yeah.
Was Hunter there?
Yeah, he was sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Or he was at his apartment, I'm not sure. I remember being there though.
Okay. And then, sorority. She in her sorority right now?
Yeah.
She is, okay.
Well, I think she might have dropped, but she's.
Her there, acting normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, yeah, and
No,
Was what time-ish?
maybe around 10-ish.
Okay. And then you guys went over to the house. Did you all drive in the same car?
We walked.
What?
Because it's really close.
It's not that, yeah. No.
Walking out. And I got there before us.
Was he with you guys left that apartment at the same time, or?
Yeah, he went ahead of us.
Okay.
He was, I think, really concerned.
Gotcha.
And we got there, I was inside, and everyone was crying, and I went into the downstairs. It was up there too. And said, "Don't come up here, you don't want to see this."
Okay. How well do you know, did you know Ethan?
Not well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just know about him, kind of thing, through the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Ever talk about Xana or Maggie or Kaylee? Maggie, sorry.
What do you mean?
Did she ever talk just about them having boyfriends, anything like that? Did she know Xana and?
Yeah.
So
They're really close friends.
right. So do you remember them talking about anything like work that are being assholes, anything like that? Okay. Have you seen or heard anything on social media? Guys in the past?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I did hear.
Okay. Anything else? And did you hear anything? And did you hear anything? Fireworks, backfires. Okay. All right. You guys have the crisis center on campus. My recommendation for my career, I've learned that if I wait, usually it's too late. Take advantage of those. Go talk to somebody, even if it's just, hey, not being able to sleep or whatever it is. Those things are huge as far as values to helping out. So don't think that you got to power through anything like this. If you have any kind of sleeplessness, lack of appetite, anything like that, go talk to somebody. All right. It's just not worth it to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go see if it's out there again. Check on her again. Anything else that you think I need to know?
I don't think so.
All right. All right. Come on.
So that was $90 worth of interview right there. I'm still, whoa, trying to rack my head around this, how the 112 cam. I just, yeah, I did. That's crazy. And then when she asked, like, hey, what the shit? They give her like a, well, we had to run it through this, that, and the other. I really can't wait till my law. I filed a lawsuit against the state of Idaho. Now, if it goes anywhere, that'll be something. But I don't believe they should be charging. A lot of this shit is already redacted, but they're still charging like they got to go through every time and redact it. I know they say that you get a discount or whatever, but freedom freedom of information shouldn't require you. That's me talking. Freedom of information shouldn't require you. Hey, you file a FOIA. Only get information if you have money. Yes, ma'am. Don't tell nobody. I think it's wild. And plus the actions. Like, right, exactly. And then I filed one. What did mine say? Me too, typically. Turkey drunk and Heineken drunk. Not drunk, but slow. Let's see. I had a mile at home. 13, whatever it is, 1320. Both Linda Lanes and 1112 is what I requested. And I got sent on November 1st. This. Oh, but I'm, so the request asks for unedited surveillance footage from Linda Lane associated with the Brian Covert investigation. Pursuant to Idaho Code, whatever, the city shall either grant or deny a person's request to examine or copy public records. Please be advised that the city is unable to provide records with exempt information is being denied. But I have the right to appeal. why would they even say the city is unable to provide records with exempt information? Like that's like already known that it's going to be redacted. Right. What what would they need to redact the Linda Lane video? What's that thing? Right, exactly. Because in my opinion, asking for the unredacted Linda Lane is asking for that 3:30 to 4 o'clock hour, half hour being in there. And I think that's what they're referring to as exempt information. Because them clocks, them cameras, I've never heard of a camera rebooting at 3:30 in the morning. Right. And they're redacting things like the faces of adults. Like 30 minutes to reboot. So if that's the case, everybody in Moscow or on the internet in the world, whoever's watching this case, find out what kind of camera that was, and you know that's when you go rob people from 3:30 to 4. That just doesn't make any sense. Put that in the pile of shit that don't make sense. Right there in the pile of the house that's buried on Scott Green's front yard. Right, exactly. Oh, that's a good idea. Typically, that's a good idea. You should be able to. You should be. It should be manual reboot. Run until I tell you to reboot. Because if this thing reboots at a random time, that will be the time that something happens. What is it, Murphy's Law or whatever? Hey, but it's just a whole bunch of crazy shit. And this we might go back. It's been a while. I don't know how many people's in here since the beginning. But I'll go back to supplement 88, and then I'm going to sleep. Actually, I gotta get something up. Have the family over for Thanksgiving. Great idea. All right, let's see. Here it is. Wow. Well, he said they said 1112 got what did they say, 1,500 files or something like that. Oh, I've been trying to clean it up. I'm already ahead of you. Oh, you know what? I do have some Coors Light. I thought I was out of beer. You just. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Blame that on typical. All right. Okay, so this I was looking at this supplement 88. December 22nd. Can. Let's see. December Lawrence Mallory, December 22nd. December 22nd, I was tasked with reinstalling the exterior camera known as the light bulb camera. Blah, 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 blah. Upon arrival, I unplugged the power to the current router. Blah, blah. Then power on the router. While installing the camera, I hear a crack because I'm a fucking idiot. Then blame it on the weather because it's 5 and 9 degrees. Previously had installed a new SD card into the camera and powered the router and camera at the Moscow. Excuse me. Why do you need a new SD card? Not saving new video. I then was able to monitor the camera using the Home Eye Pro app on my phone. Local Payne was able to drive a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Now, let's just pause right there. Thursday, December 22nd, 22:48. 11 o'clock. So it's dark. About the same light. So Corporal Brett Payne was able to drive a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Dustin Blaker parked the vehicle near the residence and closed the doors and trunks on the vehicle for audio comparison. A canine unit from Lewis County Sheriff's Office was utilized to capture barking audio comparison from the residents. So, first of all, you have camera footage. I'm going over supplement 88, where I'm still waiting on my coat. So they go, and if you look down here, there's I reinstalled the current camera and couldn't remember, and I ensured she could access. He called her, Corporal Payne. I ensured the residence was locked and left the residence without any further info. She wasn't there. Nobody was at this house. So Corporal Payne drove a white-colored vehicle into the view of the camera. Blaker parked the vehicle near the residence, closed the doors and the trunks for all the A canine unit from the sheriff's office for barking audio. If you already have a video footage with audio, you don't need to compare it to anything. You don't need to recreate the video and audio to compare it with the evidence video audio. This just goes to the whole buying the sheath off of Amazon. It's the same shit. So after they did all this, upon completion of the data collection, I powered off the evidence router, gathered the router, whatever the fuck, reinstalled the current camera, and then upon returning to Moscow Police Department, I was able to download the videos collected, and they were saved to the server located in the secure computer forensic lab. So they went out there and recreated the video that they needed to have. So if you look at this, Dustin Blaker parked the vehicle, closed the doors and trunk for audio comparison. K9 barked for audio comparison. What did Corporal Brett Green drive the white colored vehicle into the view of the camera for? What was he comparing? Yeah, we just watched that. It was crazy. It's crazy how when we're researching and working on this case, so do you think the video that they released? I don't know. I don't know. Before, I read some in one of these documents that they had 1,500 files or something like that, and it was all in 5-minute increments or something. I can't remember. Don't quote me. But now, I don't even think that's Murphy. Or if it is Murphy, I don't know. It just goes to no, you can't identify any vehicle going in or out of that neighborhood or person. You can't say that's Molly. And we just looked at the video on the F-351. And when Molly reaches the back of that car, everything stops. I'm lost. What word? And Bertie was adamant that it was sped up. When it was saying that it was high rate of speed. And I was kind of on that. I was thinking that because it does look sped up. But then when you watch Payne try to make that corner, he almost wrecks trying to do his high rate of speed. So I honestly think the dumpster guy on Linda Lane is dumpster guy on 112 is Molly. Because if you look, she says the owner of the camera, Murray, Mallory, um, at 3:20, the guy is seen walking past the camera to the dumpster, looking in and walking off, something crazy like that. And then Mallory, when he reports what he's seen after he watched it, all he reports is a car leaving at a high rate of speed. I think it's something 23. Let's see. No, shit. What did I say? 20. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, here it is. Mm-hmm. And when Molly gets to the end of the car where she's supposed to stop and turn around, we counted earlier. It's like 10 seconds. Everything everything visual freezes. Audio still plays. So where is it? Where is it? Summer 17th, Rosinski recontacted the owner of the camera via phone. She stated she was out of town. She sent the video to Rosinski showing a figure walk to the dumpster and appear to look inside. Molly does not walk to the dumpster and appear to look inside. Not at all. You cannot tell me that she mistook that for what she says. So, Linda Lane dumpster guys at 3:14. Now, there's one that says the time is 3:20. It says 3:20 in one of these. I think it's 28. Officer Rosinski sent him a video of a male subject walking by the camera at approximately 3:20 towards the dumpster. Whatever. So 3:20 is this dumpster guy on 1112. That's a 6 minute walk. That's a 6 minute. 3:14 is dumpster guy at 13:30. 3:20 is 1112. There is, I think they needed Molly to hide this other dumpster guy. That's what I think. And what I believe. And And I just don't. I don't get down with the Molly thing. I don't believe that's Molly at all. No, that we don't get the 320 time frame. It doesn't show 320. It starts at 3:30 at 1112. It just so happens to leave that lady's statement time frame out. Any 1112 video footage door drugs or door death. Damn, 16. It's the most I've ever had. I could be wrong, but I've looked a lot, and I've never seen anywhere before 3:30. All right, what we're gonna do. And when she gets here, she's blurry, super blurry the whole walk. When she gets right here, when she gets to the end of this car, when she stops, perfectly clear. Yeah, they did, but they just so happened to leave it out. And they just glance over the 320 hour. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They supposedly sent a clip. They definitely told them about it. I just showed the report where it said that. She said at 3:20, a guy walks past the camera, walks up to the dumpster, and appears to look in. But it's funny, we don't get the 3:20 time frame. But when this figure gets right here where my arrow is, it gets completely clear. And then all the action in this window, all the action, it just stops. Nothing goes 3:51 and 40 seconds. Till like 47 or 50. Yeah, it's written in the docs. I've never seen it on the camera. I just pulled the docs up. It's 22 and 28, maybe 23 also. When she gets here, everything, I think they edited. All right, here she comes. She's just a little slow. She's on drugs. Yeah, it's 3:20, she says. I'll bring it back up. It's supplement 28, I think. I just brought up 28. See how clear it gets? And nothing is moving in the video for 10 seconds. And then she automatically has a light on her flashlight. She don't have no light here. Her light's not on. There's no light. There's no light. But when she turns around, her light's on. There's no light. I think, what would it be? How long is it frozen? What, 10, 15 seconds? 15 seconds? You think that's long enough? You think that's long enough to walk to the dumpster, look in, turn around? I think they cut it and spliced it and changed the time so it didn't look like 13:30 dumpster guy was this guy at 3:20 on 1112. She's got no food. If you're delivering DoorDash and you're looking for a house to deliver, you're going to grab the food, hop out your car, go look for the house. When you find the house, drop the food, walk back to your car, get in, and drive away. I mean, I've never DoorDash, but they all start at 3:30. I've never seen anything before 3:30 besides the screenshot of 156 that I believe is fabrication. Right, exactly. And first of all, you're not missing them letters. I mean, them numbers on the side of on the front of that house. Not at all. Yeah, she said I heard her today. They said it might be ready today. But who knows? I can't wait either. Oh shit. Yeah, here's typically here is supplement 28. And it says Rosinski contacted whoever who stated she was in Boise, Idaho until November 28th. Officers Rosinski blank sent him a video of a male subject walking by the camera at approximately 3:20 towards the dumpsters on OFC Rosinski. Huh? Sent him a video of a male subject walking by the camera at approximately 3:20 hours towards the dumpster on Officer Rosinski. Contacted me and I spoke to. What? Huh? Walking by the camera at approximately 3:20 towards the dumpster on King Road? These fucking people are idiots. And here's 22. Excuse me. Yeah, that's going to be a good live. Hopefully. This one doesn't say a time, but it also says she stated she was out of town, but sent a video to Rosinski showing a figure walk to the dumpster and appear to look inside. So there you go. And then to preserve any potential evidence on the camera, I asked if we could seize the entire device, including the SD card. This is on November 15th. They already have the SD card. I got Gunderson's body cam where he's grabbing it initially and storing it in his car. And we can watch that right now. I'm getting kind of good at this. Not really, but. Can you hear that?
We found no cam. I mean, just the rather than this one, which is the only one we found. So, which is somewhat promising. There's some footprints even. I'm not sure if they're related or not. Do you have any fucking footprints? Let me go back to things.
I think it's the same person. I think it's one person.
It's secured in the car.
Secured in my car.
Alright, it's in my car on the printer.
Excuse me. So you got 314 at 1330 dumpster cam. Now, ISP said these murders happened in let's say 3 minutes. That gives him pick up the weapon in 1330, walk to the house, do it, walk to the 1112 dumpster by 320, dump it, walk, do whatever. And what's he get picked up about 5? If that's even the same guy. Or he's picking up multiple things, pick up something here, pick up something there, go in the house. It takes until 5, till whenever he gets picked up. That's why I think everybody says when he gets in the car, he says, that's it, or it's done, or whatever. I mean, I'm sure they did if they were from around there. And maybe that's also why 1112 stops at 429 because from let's say three, he gets whatever out of the dumpster at 320. 3:30, all that commotion starts. 3:45, the actual crimes take place from 3:30 until I can't remember what time he actually gets picked up over there at the dumpster cam. Maybe that's why they're pushing so hard for the 4 to 420 time frame. Because they don't want us to look after 4:30. I'd like to hear what happens from 4:30 to 12 o'clock on 1112. 4:30 a.m. till 12, till the 911 call. Damn, that's 3 hours. Well, I appreciate you guys. This was probably the most decent live I've done so far. Most normal, I guess I could say. It's pretty cool. That's part of the truth. Oh, she's getting afterwards as well. What exactly what is she supposed to be getting, time frame wise? Oh, nice. That's I mean, that right. That's the time frame that would be needed. I mean, if you're going somewhere and you're getting camera footage, you're not getting from 3:30 to 5. You're gonna get 72 hours before the crime and 72 hours after the crime, or at least 24, 48. You want as much as you can get. They gave us as much as they could film, basically. It's just wild. But I hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. Right. And not even really 12 hours. We don't even know. They never even told us anything about Xana and Ethan. They were supposed to be back at the house by 1:45, I think they said. But Dylan doesn't mention anything about them. She don't even know they're there. All right, you guys have a good night. See ya.